Hello everyone, this is going to be a video response to Wiccagem, who asked us to show him all our divination tools. So let's begin, because I've got to show you around 25 decks and different other stuff. Anyway, this is the magic book by John Le Breton. This is the Greek edition. It's a really good book, and how it works. There are questions, hundreds of them, I think. Let me see. Yeah, 100 questions. You ask a question, for example, I'm translating, will I get married soon? This is number 5. Then you take this photocopy with those symbols. You randomly pick one. For example, you pick the first one. You go back here, go to question 5. The first one is page 20. Then go to page 20. Look up the symbol and read the answer. And for example, this here says that you're going to get married really soon, and you're going to be really happy. So yeah, this is my divination book, the magic book by John Le Breton. You can look it up. I'm sure you can find it in English or in any other language, since it's in Greek. Then I have my dream pillow, or better said, my dream pouch. Took a pouch. I really liked how it looked like, and put different herbs like lavender and rose petals in it, and also a moonstone. And I use it when I want to have prophetic dreams. Next is my pendulum. I made myself. I bought this quartz crystal, and there's a moonstone, and I use it for divination. And I didn't want to buy a pendulum, I wanted to make my own. So I used this one, and it works really well for me. Then I have my I-Ching coins. I use the I-Ching. I love consulting the I-Ching. It gives you great advice. And I have those coins in a bag, in a little pouch. So, and yeah, use them. Now next, I'm going to show you my decks. Let's start with my favorite one, which is Katina's cards. I love this deck. It's my favorite deck of all. This is the Greek edition. This is the owl. There's a Turkish edition too. I have the Turkish too. And it's the deck supposedly Katina used. Not supposedly, she used it. Katina, this woman, used back in the 1885, beginning of the 20th century. She was a witch in Smyrna. She was half Greek, half Turkish, and she was a witch, and she used this deck. Her niece brought this deck, published this deck, and it has a lot of figures, people. So for example, if you are a young man with dark skin color and dark hair, you put this card in the center and do a reading. If you're an older man with dark skin and dark hair, you choose this one to run, this card for a reading. If you are an older man and you're blonde, then you use this one. And it also has a lot of symbols like the tower, horses, the child, hearts. I know, Wiccagem, you love hearts, so you're gonna adore this one. And symbols like this, which is the diamond, clouds. It has really the anchor. It has really a Turkish feeling in it, a Greek Turkish feeling in it. And yeah, I love this deck. It's amazing. This is the moon. Yeah, love it, love it, love it, love it. Just love it. this is Katina's deck. This is the Greek edition. I have the Turkish one too. I've also made a video about this deck, so you can watch it. Then, I'm going to show you my Madame and Dora's deck. Most of you may know it. It's an amazing deck. It has Greek, Egyptian, Celtic mythology in it. There's the moon, which is kind of Egyptian style made. There are people also. There is, the mystic circle. I want to show you the sun. I know you love the sun as much as I do. There he is. The siren. Yeah, I really love this deck, and it works really well for me too. Then I have, then I have my Celtic Tree Oracle, which is an oracle deck with trees. And yeah, I love trees, I love nature, and I really connect with this one. It gives great advice. Also, I have also made a video about this, so you can watch it. Then I have last year I bought a deck which is a Mayan oracle deck. And the thing is, it has Mayan artwork, and you kind of have to separate those two, the deck in two piles, and you choose a card from these symbols and a card from these symbols, and do the divination. I can't say I really connect with it, but every time I've used it, it's very accurate. So yeah, I keep it, and yeah, I love it too. Then I have my Lenormand decks, which this one I bought with a magazine here in Greece. Many know the Lenormand card, especially in Europe and Germany. It's a beautiful deck. This is a gypsy edition of the Lenormand deck, and yeah, I love the Lenormand card. They are very easy to use. For example, this is the garden, which means if you choose this card, it means that you're going out and you're gonna meet people and have fun. This is the letter, so this means that you're gonna have news. And I have another edition. It's the astrology edition of this deck. So yeah, it's the Lenormand deck again, but in the astrology edition, which is really lovely. Then I have my runes. I don't have runes as stones. I have decks with runes. I prefer them. So this is my first rune deck I ever got, and I really love it. And yeah, I have also made a video, I think, about it, or it's in the video where I talk about my decks. These are my rune deck, and I also have the rune cards. Sorry, my throat is a little sore. These are the rune cards, the Greek edition, which are very easy to use and much more helpful than these. I mean, at first I had trouble remembering what each rune means, but with pictures it gets much more easier so to memorize the meaning of the runes. For example, Amsus, this rune, which stands for communication, and you have a bird which communicates, which brings communication. A really nice deck too. Then there's a deck here in Greece, the Hall. I couldn't find it anywhere to buy, and where I found it, it was ridiculously expensive, so I just printed it. And astrologers here in Greece use this deck a lot because there are cards with planets in it and zodiacs. It's a really nice deck. I wish I could use it much more. It's very accurate, but I don't use it that often, although it's really good. Next, There's the Gypsy cards. This I bought online from eBay, and yeah, they were very inexpensive, like €5, around 5 or 6 dollars. These cards are supposedly the cards the gypsies use here in Europe. They're really beautiful, very accurate, and yeah, I love the imagery and the feel of the cards. There's marriage, happiness, the lover, the house. What I really like and drew me at first to this deck is the back of the cards, which I'm gonna show you in a moment. Just organize the cards. This. Really like the Gypsy woman. And the cards, they are very thick and make of paper which doesn't get damaged very easily. So a really nice deck to have. Then there's the He Loves Me Not deck, which is a deck used specifically for love divination. You have to choose a card and some cards, and you can find out how a relationship will work out, what the other one feels, what you feel. It's the major imagery is placed in the 1920s, 1930s, I think. Really beautiful cards. I like them. Not the most beautiful deck I have, but it's really nice. And I like using it a lot when I want to find out about partnerships and relationships. Then there's another deck. The Golden Tarot from Sibylla or something like that. It's basically like a Lenormand deck. Beautiful imagery. And at first I didn't like it that much. But as time passed by, I really love this deck as a dragon. I really love this deck, and yeah, I like using it. It's something different. Now I'm gonna show you. There's some decks I made myself. This is my personal, my Lenormand deck. I love the Lenormand card I showed you previously, and I made one for my own. This is the Lenormand from the Rainbow Lenormand cards, and I named it that way because there are the cards have the colors of the rainbow, and just basic imagery downloaded from the internet, and yeah, stuff like that. It's a Lenormand deck. Another deck I made myself is the Charmed Tarot deck. I wanted a Charmed Tarot. I am a big Charmed fan, so I decided to make one on my own. I made only the majors, but I'm planning to do the minors too. There's the Lover's card, Leo and Piper. There's also Death, and there's the Emperor, Cole. I'm gonna show you the sisters. There's the World, and Page is the Sun. Where are the others? I want to show you the sisters. Prue is Strength, because she's a strong witch. Piper is Temperance, and Phoebe is the Star. And yeah, please, I would love to hear your opinion, what you think about the deck I made. And I've also printed the Practical Magic Tarot deck, which was made especially for the movie and used in the website. There isn't a physical copy, but I managed to find the cards and print them out. So it's a darkish deck, but I really love it. Although I don't like dark things, I really love these cards, the Lovers, and I really connect with them. And when I use it, I feel like being with Sally and Julian. It's kind of weird. The minors are just the Seven of Cups has a cup, The Eight of Cups has a cup. The Ace of Cups has a cup. There's the Two of Coins, which has a coins, and this is the way the deck is. But I really love this deck. I mean, yeah, it's really practical magic. If someone wants it, don't hesitate to send me a message and I'll send the cards to you. And now I'm going to show you my tarot decks. Let's start with Backlands Romani cards. Here are some majors. I really love gypsies and gypsy cards, so yeah, this is the Backlands Romani deck. I'm gonna make it really quick because I've already reached 15 minutes. There's what's the name? The Wizard's Tarot, which I love. It's amazing artwork. It's very Harry Potterish, and I love this deck too. Then I have the Olympus Tarot. Being great, I really connect with this deck, and I really love this deck. It has to do with Greek mythology and the gods. Which, for example, this is Zeus. And yeah, there are myths, heroes, legends from the Greek mythology, and yeah, I really love it. Wiccagem, this is Hecate. In this deck, how she's depicted, I find it ingenious. Yeah, this is this, that's that. And next I have the Witchy Tarot. There are some majors, which is a really fun deck to use, a deck with a summer feeling, and I really love this deck. It's amazing. It's an amazing deck. This is my first deck I have ever had. Sorry, the Tarot of Marseille, majors only, and this was from a magazine here in Greece. And yeah, I was around 14, I think, 12 maybe, and I found those cards, and I cut them off and started reading, and it was, yeah, that's how my journey with tarot began. I really love this deck. I keep it and use it. I still use it. Another deck I have is the Renaissance Tarot, which is now really nice. Has golden and silver images, which is really nice. There's Christmas Tarot, which I really love. Amazed. Got this last Christmas, and I fell in love with it immediately. I love Christmas. My favorite time of the year, my favorite holiday. It's a majors tarot deck only, and it's amazing. There's a book about it that comes with it, and yeah, it's amazing. And then there's my last bot, which is the Earth Magic Oracle. I got a few days before. It's already used. I really love the imagery on this deck. It's amazing, very beautiful, very beautiful. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I've shown you everything. Oh no, there's also this one, the Lebanese Tarot I have, which is really beautiful. It's a 22 cards a major only deck, made by a Lebanese artist, and it's really beautiful. And I got it. It's amazing. It's got the moon. And yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, those are my. No, I have one more. Sorry. Making it really quick. It's as you can see from the back of the cards, it's the Gilded Tarot. No, you have it too. Just want to show some images. I really love this deck. I know you said you don't connect with it a lot, but yeah, I love this deck. I love the colors. I love that it uses nature and animals. Love it. an amazing deck by Gio Marchetti, or Gio Marchetti, I don't know how his name is pronounced. There's the sun. I'm always picking the sun. Wiccagem. Yeah, that's the sun. It's an amazing deck. I love this deck. And yeah, I think I'm finally done. Those are my divination tools. Hope you liked it. I don't want this to be a really long video. And yeah, tell me what you think. Have a nice day. Take care and blessed be.